Hey, I'm Chris, and this is your CarScoops weekly news roundup of the best and the worst stories from the past 7 days. And we're going to start it off with this, which is the 2022 Nissan Z, or Z, depending where you come from. The production version of last year's Proto Z was spotted earlier this week, looking almost identical to the concept. But the story got even more interesting on Friday when someone with supposedly inside information claimed that the 400 horsepower two-seater was going to cost from just $35,000. Now, if that's the case, it means it's going to massively undercut rivals like the Toyota Supra. In other news, Bentley revealed the latest Continental GT Speed, which comes with a 650 horsepower, 6-litre twin-turbo W12. But this time it comes with four-wheel steering and an electronic rear differential to give it a chance of actually getting round those curves that tend to come up pretty fast when you've got a 650 horsepower W12 under the hood. And rival British luxury brand Aston Martin revealed a street version of its F1 safety car Vantage. It doesn't get the cool yellow roof lights, but then your neighbours would probably think you were starting some kind of supercar breakdown recovery agency anyway. But it does get the 25 horsepower power boost, and it also gets a massive rear wing, which looks a lot better on the coupe than it does on the convertible. Packing even more wing and a whole lot more horsepower, 1400 horsepower in fact, is the street legal version of the Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus 007. James Glickenhaus revealed he needs to find 24 buys for the $2.3 million machine before he's prepared to give the project the green light. Meanwhile, back on planet Real World, GMC updated its Terrain crossover, giving it a slightly new look and a rugged-looking AT4 variant. And thanks to a video from Asian Petrolhead, we got our first detailed look inside the cabin of Hyundai's Ioniq 5 EV. It was also a great week for our spy photographers, who managed to spot Volkswagen Golf R, Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and a completely undisguised Hyundai Kona N. Over on the YouTube, we saw Matt Farah from The Smoking Tire carving through some canyons in McLaren's 𝗙𝗏𝗏 Speedster thing. And later in the week, Matt jumped into the BMW M4, the base car with the 6-speed manual gearbox. He wanted to know whether it was better than the 30 horsepower more powerful but automatic only M4 competition. CarWow's Matt Watson pitted a Lamborghini Urus against a BMW X6M, and the result might surprise you. But video of the week goes to Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s off-road drift fest, which is quite literally on fire. So what else did we learn this week? Well, the first wrecked Ford Bronco Sports have already appeared for sale. What took you so long? And then there was the unfortunate Model 3 owner who got stuck at a Tesla supercharger for a horrific 15 hours when his cable wouldn't unlatch. And finally, Dodge is finally doing something about the SRT theft epidemic. If anyone steals a Charger or Challenger and doesn't input the correct 4-digit code on the dashboard touchscreen, the engine will be cut to just 3 horsepower. Come to think of it, there's probably quite a few SRT owners who'd be a bit safer if they didn't know the code either. That's your CarScoops weekly news brief. If you want to know more about any of the cars we featured today in this video, you'll find them on the CarScoops website.